it's the greatest debate of all time. LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. Who's the GOAT? The greatest of all time. And Carlos apparently is causing tension in their camps, and you know all about it, don't you, sir?
Well, Bevy, that's the gossip, that they apparently do not like each other. I'll tell you why. So we talked to sources. Sources told us that there's a lot of tension between the two because of LeBron James's documentary, Shut Up and Dribble, that he did last year. Well, he wanted footage of Michael Jordan from his 1984 draft, and Jordan would not let him have it. And apparently that changed the whole direction of the documentary.
Wow.
And LeBron was pissed off about it. And so, a month ago, James said that winning the 2016 NBA championship made him the greatest of all time. And sources told us the reason he said that is because of this whole thing with Jordan and his documentary. This is exactly what the source said. LeBron was pissed at Michael Jordan. That's why he lashed out. They hate each other, these two camps.
Wow. Well, you know what? I don't know if I really buy that, because I know LeBron James is a very respectful young man, and I know he understands that he stands on Michael Jordan's shoulders. So I don't know. I think this might be a bit of hyperbole in the business and everything.
People get upset. You could have been upset in the moment.
So you guys know I don't know much about sports, so I really don't know about this feud, but what I do know is about the business, show business, right, Bevy?
That's right.
I know that LeBron James, he's doing his own Space Jam. And Michael Jordan, of course, did the original Space Jam. So now I'm just adding fuel to the fire. But I'm just saying.
Well, Jordan's camp did not respond for comment. And James, we actually spoke to his advisor, Adam Mendelson, and he denied the rejection. He said the request for Jordan footage was not an issue. In fact, he said LeBron, he has absolutely no problem with Michael Jordan wanting to control his content and his own footage at all. Oprah's longtime boyfriend, Stedman Graham, has always kept a low profile, but he did recently make headlines because of Dr. Phil. Okay, so here's the story. So Dr. Phil, he told this wild story on Jimmy Kimmel about being in a Las Vegas casino and someone approached him with Stedman's passport. Yes, so someone came out of nowhere and said, "I'm glad I'm seeing you because I have Stedman Graham's passport." And this man, he's been traveling around with it forever, ever since Stedman lost it and he picked it up. And so he's been hoping to bump into someone who knows Stedman so that he can return Stedman's passport. Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
So we actually talked to Stedman about it, and he was he of course has replaced his passport since.
Yes.
But he was very thankful to get the old one back to prevent identity theft. And here's what he told us. He said, "I think I dropped it in Miami during my travels. I have 3 million miles on one airline, so I travel a lot, and sometimes things get lost." But this guy was traveling with it for 2 years.
Yeah. Well, now that he has his passport back, Stedman's going to see his shadow and let Oprah have the spotlight once again. The sex is back in the city, ladies and gents. Sarah Jessica Parker is channeling Carrie Bradshaw in a Super Bowl ad for Stella Artois. Now, the writer Candace Bushnell just announced a new book called Is There Still Sex in the City? It's based in the Hamptons. And celebrating Chinese New Year in February, Hakkasan, New York added sexy fortune cookies to their dessert menu. The fortunes are, of course, written by Candace herself.
That's so cool.
Now, they come in these very chic macaroons. Elizabeth, what does your fortune say?
All right, let's see. Oh, wait, they're so delicate. How do I get... Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay. Your Mr. Big will turn out to be not so big.
Oh, but maybe the future will be with a short gentleman. I don't know.
Bevy, what does yours say?
Oh, I hope it doesn't say that. That would be devastating for me. Mine says, every woman needs not just a room with a view, but her own penthouse that she bought with her own money.
That's right.
Come on, coins. And what's your fortune, Los?
All right. It says... All right, you will get tickets to the Bob Dylan show, and Cher will be in the audience, and it will be reported in Page 6.
Ever since Selma Blair said that Cameron Diaz was retired from acting, people have been wondering when she will come out of hibernation. So it's hard to believe, actually, but Cameron Diaz's last film was all the way back in 2014. She played Miss Hannigan in the Annie movie.
Wow.
Right. It's been a long time, but we just spotted her out. She was in Beverly Hills at Italy. We haven't seen her in a while, and she always looks great, but I like that she looks just very casual and kind of normal, like it's normal Cameron. But, she's, of course, happily married to Benji Madden from Good Charlotte. They've been together for a while. But here's the thing. This upcoming year, Charlie's Angel is getting a film reboot, actually starring Kristen Stewart. Now, no word if Cameron will be in it, but remember, she was in the the first remake of Charlie's Angels.
Okay.
So maybe she'll say something about Charlie's Angels, and then that would get her kind of a lot of buzz for speaking out about it.
Well, you know, we spoke to a source, and they told us that she is actually reaping the benefits. She's been extremely successful. She was at one point the highest paid actress.
Yeah.
And now, you know, she's chilling. You know, being famous is not easy.
That's right.
And they brought up the fact that she's been working since she was 16 years old. She was a model at that time. And right now she's happily married and she's just taking a break and she's enjoying herself.
I'm glad. I'm all for people who take time and heal themselves and, you know, just chill out for a minute. So it looks like Beverly Hills Cameron has seen her shadow again this year and going back in her hole.